Right. Good morning, online students. Can you hear me? Everyone, did you practice yesterday examples? Online students? Okay. Today we will try to understand enum set, time sufficient. We will go for tree set also. Okay. First read the points, then I will go for. Okay. First, let me explain example, then go for notes. Everyone observe. I'm asking question, all people respond so that you will understand the topic. I'm asking colors. Tell me different colors. Red, green, blue, white. These names are time to time changing or not changing? Not changing. Okay, tell me. Weekdays or weekday? Color, not colors, even color. Weekday. Weekday, tell me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. These names are changing time to time or names are fixed? Names are fixed. Okay. Next, tell me. I am taking course. Naresh ID course names. What are they? C, C++, Java. Tell me. Are these names are changing time to time or not changing? If something is not changed, that is called variable or constant. Changeable is called variable. Not changeable is called constant. These are constant values of constant names are. Constant names. I told you this topic you will understand only if you speak, not by listening. So speak. These are constant values or constant names are. Constant names. Constant names. That's why these are called constant names. Reverse. Named constants. Okay, what is called? Named constants. Tell me. In Java program, I want to represent colors. In Java program, I want represent weekday. In Java program, I want represent what? Course. That means what? Whenever you want to represent some named constants in the program, I need one program to write now. In Java, a program meaning is what? Class. In Java, a program meaning is what? Class. In Java, a program name is what? Interface. In Java, a program means what? Abstract class. In Java, a program name is what? Final class. In Java, a program name is what? Concrete class. Okay. If you want to write a program, what you have to use? Class I have to use. Is it clear? I must use what? Class. Then tell me, like class, there is a concept called what? Enum. What is the concept name? Enum. Tell me now. Using class, I can represent what? Object. Using interface, abstract class, final class also we can represent object. Okay, whenever you want to create real world object in the programming world, we must use what? Object. Then now I wanted to use what? Enum. Okay, enum. Then tell me this enum, how can we create? You can create this enum. Okay, we have also one more type of class called what? Enum. Okay, totally how many classes we have learned up to now in the previous classes? four types of classes. What are they? Interface VLAN, abstract class VLAN, concrete class VLAN, final class VLAN. I'm not giving revision. What the purpose of them? You go and read the object-oriented programming, abstract completed types of classes heading I have uploaded. Read once. All these four classes are meant for representing one real world object in the programming world at different levels. Start from higher level main type to lower level subtypes. Now, very important, I want to represent a object named constants. For example, I want to create institute. Tell me, institute is an object or no? How to create institute? First, institute is a interface. Then Java training institute is what? Abstract class. Naresh ID is what? Final class. Naresh ID is what? Concrete class. Naresh ID, Amirpet is what? Final class. Understand? Now, here institute is represented by what? Interface, abstract class, concrete class, final class. Now, every institute contains something called what? Course. Tell me, the name of the courses are changing time to time or not changing? Not changing. Then this course is a class? No. Abstract class? No. Interface? No. Final class? No. Then what is it? It is what? Enum. What is it? Enum. So if you want to represent, okay, if you want to represent what you call named constants of an object, if you want to represent named constants of an object, we have what? Course. Sorry, we have what? Enum. For example, course is there. Course, if you want to create, then what concept I have to use? Enum. So what is a enum? A enum is a kind of class. It is also class A. Okay, but what type of classes are? It is a final class. So what is a enum? Enum is a kind of class. It is a final class. The enum is a kind of class, comma. It is a final class. Point number one, what is enum? Second point, why enum? It is used for representing, it is used for creating set of named constants of an object. It is used for creating set of named constants of an object as one group of an object as one group. Generally, group means what? Array. But array is a set of values. I don't want values. I want names. Those names, if you want, then you have to use what? Enum. Then what is the syntax for creating enum? An enum is created by using the keyword what? By using the keyword enum. And enum is created by using the keyword enum. So finally, what the important point? Enum is kind of class. It is a final class. It is used for creating set of named constants of an object as one group. And enum is created by using the keyword enum. Up to now, understand? Right. Then what is the syntax for creating enum? Following by accessibility modifiers. Accessibility modifier, private is not allowed, default public. Following by execution level modifier, allowed or not allowed. How many execution level modifiers are available? 8. You have learned almost all 8. Number 1, static. Can you declare static? No. Can you declare class as a static? No. Can you declare class as a final? Static final. Yes. But enum is what? Already final class now. Enum internally a final class. Can you declare final class as a final again? No. Okay. Final class. Second final class not there. Then 1 second. 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Okay. So now look at here. Execution level modifier static. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Accessibility, sorry, execution level modifier static, not allowed. Final, not allowed. Abstract. Okay. Enum is a abstract class? No, not abstract. Then next native. Native is allowed only for method, not allowed. Transient. Villain transient, remember? Transient is allowed only to variable, not to class. Synchronized, allowed only to method. Strict FE is also allowed to only method. Okay. Now, if you are trying to apply any other than accessibility modifier, any execution level modifier, we will verify either strict FP allowed or not. I have one doubt on strict FP. If it is only I have a doubt on this, I need check. I will check and let you know. Okay. Now execution level modifiers following by what the keyword I have to use? Enum. Then following by what? Enum name. Enum name. Following by open bracket. Tell me, can it extend from any other class? No. It cannot extend from any other class because every enum internally extends from enum. There is a one predefined class called enum. Okay, tell me every class is extending from object class now? Like that. Every class is extending from enum. Okay, extends enum. Accessibility modifier, execution level modifier, enum name extends enum. Then following by can I write any implements from interfaces? Yes, you can write implementing from interfaces. I1 comma I2 open bracket. Okay. Then inside what you write now? Named constants. How many named constants means what I told? Name. Red, blue, green. Whenever writing multiple named constants, I have to separate them now. First one to second, second one to third. How to separate? By using named constants separated by comma. Okay, named constant separated by comma. Okay, and then plus. Can I write any other member? Yeah. What is enum? Enum is a class. Which type of class? Final class. It may be a final class. It may be a concrete class. Inside this class, can I create static variables? Yes. Can I create non-static variables? Yes. Can I create static block? Yeah. Non-static block? Yes. Can I create constructor? Voila. Can I create constructor? Yes. All people are listening, slowly sleeping. Re, Bagure, Vijay, blue shirt. These are an answer. Important topic, right? You cannot understand without talking. It's a syntax based. Repeat. Can I create constructor? Yes. Can I create a static method? Static method? Yes. Non-static method? Yes. Main method. And if I'm stressing main method, and you're thinking, main method is a static method. I'm already saying static method is allowed, then what the problem with the main method? If I stress main method allowed, and main method. Tell me, static method allowed or not allowed? Allowed. Non-static method allowed. Main method allowed. Is it clear? Then next, very important, is abstract method allowed or not allowed? Abstract method. Think. If I create a method as abstract, I should declare class as abstract now. Can you declare final class as abstract? No. So abstract method is not allowed. Inner classes allowed? Yes. How many inner classes? Static and non-static. Static inner class and non-static inner class. All are allowed. But there is a small twist. Observe. One member to another member is separated by comma by semicolon. But in the enum, named constants are separated by semicolon, comma. Now tell me, how can you tell to the enum, these four are named constants. Here onwards, these are what? Normal class program, normal class members. How can I tell? Further, as a separator, you must use what? Semicolon. If you don't write semicolon, directly write the members, compiler throw error because it confused. Where is named constant? Where is static variable? So all named constants you write with a comma separator. Whenever you want to write regular class members, you have to write what? Semicolon. Okay. Now tell me here. I am writing what? Course. Now I want to develop named enum for creating course. Now help me how to write enum following by what? Course, open bracket, inside course. What do you write now? Inside course, what do you write now? I want C, next word, comma, CPP, comma, Java, comma, Python. Now following by, I want write regular class member, static variable, non-static variable. Are they mandatory or not mandatory? Not mandatory. Okay, now enum means generally we will write only named constants. If you required, then only write, otherwise not required. Tell me, semicolon mandatory or not mandatory? Not mandatory. Semicolon is not mandatory. C, CPP, Java, Python, following by, what do you write? Semicolon at last. Mandatory or optional? Optional. When mandatory? If you write any static variable or non-static variable or constructor, then mandatory. So this is the simplest form of the enum creation. Everyone understand? Let me show you the notes part and then we'll go for program. Everyone understand the enum? Online students? Look at that. I want to create complete program. Course.java. Tell me. Inside enum course, I want to create what? C. Okay, C, CPP all gone. Let me write first start with directly what? Core Java. Next, Oracle. Next, HTML. Next, Advanced Java. Next, Python. SBMS. Next, DevOps. Next, AWS. Then Python. Understand? Python, we are full stack Java student. After full stack Java completed, then what? Python. Python, comma, React. Since React you are taking here. Yeah, that is what my wish. Because Python is used in AWS, also used in React. To connect React to backend services, we will use what? Python. Okay, now to connect to AWS services, also we will use what? Python. So Python will come in these three sections. Okay, this is full stack Java, our course. Then now, if you want really become strong in programming, the first course, you have to learn what? CRT. Yesterday I told you 6 p.m. demo classes are going. Did you join? No one. I know. Huh? Spring Boot class is going. Okay. In future, okay. Without CRT, if you come to IT industry, you will have a lot of pressure in your brain. Or if you don't have time to attend the course, at least you follow some videos from YouTube, CRT videos. Okay, just go and type CRT videos, you will get. Okay, now try to find out and daily try to learn some points from the CRT, arithmetics, reasoning, compulsory. I can say, whenever a movie is there, production, after production completed, pre-production, pre-release works, patch works, editing works will be there now. All these courses, editing work will be done by CRT. CRT is the editor. It can connect and properly attach all the courses. Okay, so it's my wish. Every student should learn CRT compulsory. If it is my institute, I will compulsory force you first come join CRT, then I'll give admission to other courses. Even if you don't join in my institute, also I don't care. Understand now? Compulsory, every student should come to programming through CRT. Then Naresh IT also was there like that only. Without CRT, Naresh IT also will not give admission to programming part. But nowadays students are not having that much patience. That's why we allowing, sorry, chalo, your problem what we can. We are giving admission to programming, but still we are suggesting to join CR. Okay, now think about it. Consider my request. Now tell me. Once I create enum, what I completed? Enum created with a new enum created with what? Set of named constants created with its set of named constants. What these are called? These are called what? Named constants. Because this is a name, it's a constant. That's why named constants. Then tell me. Once you created a class or interface or enum, next what I have to do? I must access them. How to access? System.out.println. Everyone tell me. Everyone tell me, very important. What is CRT? Named constant. In Java, constant is a variable. No? What is CRT? Variable. What type of variable? How many types of variable Java supports? 4 types. What are 4 types? Static, non-static, parameter, local variable. CRT is a constant, means variable. Variable of what type? Statica, non-statica, parameter, local variable. Where I created, enum means what I told, it is a class, na? Final class. Inside a class, if I create variable, it should be a class level variable. Class level variables are either static or non-static. Yes or no? Is it static or non-static? Why? Because static keyword not there. What I'm saying, it is a constant. Constant contain same value for all objects or every object separate value. Same value for all objects. Same value for all objects means you should take that variable as static or non-static. So tell me, CRT is what? Look at there, blue color. Which color? Blue color. Blue color means static. And it is bended. All capital letters. All capital letters whenever you take, that is what? Final. So this is what variable? Static final variable. Is it a private default static final variable or public static final variable? Constant. Constant means should allow to access by everyone, no problem, na? What encapsulation is telling? Declare non-final variables as a private and provide access via setter getter method. If it is a not a, I mean, it's not, it's a final variable, you can take it as a private or you can take it as a public. Tell me now. It is by default. What type of variable? Public, static, final. After accessibility modifier, execution level modifier, what should be there? Data type. Tell me, what is the data type of the CRT? See, CRT, what I'm saying, it is a variable, no? For Java, what is this variable? What is Oracle variable? What is HTML variable? When it is a variable, variable should have a data type, no? What the data type of this variable? What the data type of this? Data type of this keyword, this variable, this parameter, data type, man. Much better. This keyword data type forgot. Online students, what is the data type of this keyword? Anybody? Someone saying current class. This keyword data type is what? Current class. Class A, void M1. Here we have what? This keyword. What the type of this current class? What you written? Final A, this. Right? If I write same method, class B, open bracket, void M1, open bracket, close it. Tell me now. Here, what is available? This is there or not? What is this? Final. What is the data type? B, this. Understand? So, what is the important point you need to understand? Like how this keyword contain data type of current class, named constant data type is current enum. Tell me, what is the full syntax of the CRT? Public, static, final, what? Course, CRT semicolon. Next here, named constant syntax, public, static, final, what do you write? Course, for Java semicolon. For Java semicolon. Very, very important. Please try to understand. Whenever you create named constant in a enum, at the time of compilation, compiler software automatically add this missing syntax. For example, I am taking interface example, open bracket. Inside interface example, if I write void M1 semicolon, tell me now, what is the adding by compiler here missing syntax? Here, compiler will add public abstract void M1 semicolon. If I declare one variable int x equal to 10 semicolon, then compiler software will add what? Public static final int x equal to 10. Remember? How are you telling to compiler? Compiler, before keywords I don't add, you only add by yourself by using the keyword interface. If I take here interface place abstract class, if I take abstract class example, then tell me, if I take abstract class example, then will compiler add all these keywords? No. So by using the keywords, we are telling to the compiler, by using these keywords, we are telling to the compiler, these are all missing, please add. Okay, I am not doing, it is your responsibility to do. So by using the keyword enum, we are telling to compiler, I will give you just a name and it's a data type, it's a keyword execution level modifier, it's accessibility modifier, all add by you yourself. All you add by you yourself. Understand my point? Then now observe here. I am writing what here? CRT. So CRT internally converted as what? Public static final. Now first point, everyone understand? First point, it is a enum. What is the keyword? Enum. What I told is enum is a enum final class. In the dot class file, compiler software changes enum to what? Final class. It replaces keyword final class. What the name of the enum? Course. Everyone tell me. To the compiler, we inform this course is a enum. But compiler software change it to what? Class. Then in the dot class file, the code read by the compiler or JVM? JVM. When JVM coming to the this dot class file, it found enum keyword or final class. Final class. Then following by here, tell me, there should be information to the JVM that this course is a enum. Na? For that, compiler software make this as what? Extends enum. Understand? How can I tell lion is an animal? Extends animal. How can I tell student is a person? Extends person. How can I tell bus is a vehicle? Implements vehicle. Like that. Compiler software implicitly adding final class course extends enum. Open bracket. Inside this, now what happened? CRT changed as what? Public, static, final. What do you call? course. What is that? CRT semicolon. Sir, everyone tell me. If a variable is a static final, it must be initialized now. If a variable is a static final, it must be initialized. Do you remember in interface we have a rule? Interface variable must be initialized because it is what? Static final. But have you initialized anything in this declaration? No. Then compiler will do initialization where array static variables initialized in the class are static block, static block. Inside static block, this variable CRT is initialized. CRT equal what is CRT? CRT is a course type. Course type variable should initialize with the course object now. New course of it will pass the named constant as its value. Okay, CRT new course of what it will pass? Double quotes CRT. And tell me now, the named constant is a variable and also value. Repeating again, CRT, the named constant is acting as two things. Number one, as a variable and as a value. So CRT equal new course of double quotes CRT, comma. Now tell me, enum is a kind of array. Look at the collection of named constants, collection of values is what? Array. Array has an index now. Index start from 0. Similarly, in enum also, named constants contains what? Index. The index is start from 0. Okay, na? Index is also start from 0. Now tell me, this 0 is not called index, it is called ordinal. What is called? Ordinal. So finally tell me, whenever you see a enum, what you have to understand? Okay, enum is meant for creating named constant. Whenever you type some character or a name here directly, it is internally two things. Number one, variable. Number two, value of the variable. Okay, compiler software internally converting the required, internally converting enum as a final class and converting the named constant as a variable and assigned with what? Object. Hello, look at there. What is this? What is this? What is this? It is a constructor call now. Tell me, what is the default constructor of the enum? Is it no parameter constructor or parameterized constructor? Inside a class, default constructor is no param. Tell me, inside enum, constructor is no parameter, parameterized, parameters. Now, what is there? Course of how many parameters? One parameter, two parameter, two parameter. First one is what? Name, and second one is what? Int, ordinal, open bracket. RJ, everyone tell me, this parameter argument coming and storing the parameter, this argument is coming and storing in the parameter. If I receive the values in the parameter, later after this object constructor creation, constructor execution completed, the values are lost now. You want to lose that values or should not? Should not. Then I have to store inside non-static variable. Where that variables available? Inside superclass. Superclass name comma ordinal. Tell me, when I place a supercall, it is calling which class constructor? Enum class. Inside enum class, there are two variables, name and ordinal. So the name CRT stored in the name, the ordinal will store in the ordinal. Now everyone tell me again. Whenever you create enum in this simplified syntax, it is converted as this much complex syntax. So tell me, with this feature enum, this much heavy code actually you should write. Instead of you writing who has written, compile. Everyone understand that? Observe the code, observe the code. Whenever you develop the enum like this smallest one line code, compiler software implicitly converted as like this course dot class final class course extends enum following by all the variables. Okay, here variable names are changing. Okay, let me change. Okay, I'll change later time taking process. Okay. Now here all variables are converted as a public static final variables. Following by what is coming now? Go down. This all I am really deleting. Look at it. Of converted, all these are converted as a regular variable declaration. Following by static block, we have constructor called object creation. Next, what is the important point? Enum is a kind of array. For creating all these as an array, internally compiler is creating one extra variable called what? Dollar values. This dollar values to return, there is a method called what? Values. Okay, whenever you want to get all these named constants as array, all these named constants as one array, what happen now? You are going to call values method. Values method will return array object. Values method will return this array object. Nothing but all these named constants will come out as a array. Then we can write for loop and retrieve all named constants. Na? Then to create this array object and assign, we have background logic generated by compiler. Hello, do you need to learn this compiler generated code? Not required. Then why you are teaching confusing me, sir? I am not confusing, I am giving clarity. Okay, I am not giving confusion, I am giving clarity. Whenever you create enum like this, compiler software internally convert the code like this. Okay, na? Who will do the job? Compiler. By whose instruction? Enum keyword instruction. Up to now, okay, na? Then tell me, what is the use of enum? It is used for storing set of named constants. It is used for storing set of named constants. Then everyone try to answer. Set of named constants are used for creating a menu. Yes or no? When you go to Naresh team office, if you ask, what are the different courses offering by you? Menu paper is given, these are the courses. Yes or no? What are the new batches are starting today? Another CP is giving, these are the new batches starting this time. That is a menu. Na? You go to any hotel or any restaurant, there is a menu board. Today special one board is there. Idli, dosa, sambar, vada, puri, pongal, all are there. And then side price is there. I want to represent a menu kind of named constants in the program. Then I have to use what concept? Enum. Samajh mein now? Final conclusion. Sir, when I am going to use enum, wherever you have menu, khatam, that is enum. Tell me now, you want to create this Eclipse. You want to create this Eclipse. Eclipse, these all menus you wanted to create. Then what do you use? Enum. File, edit, source, refactor, navigate, search, project, run, window, help. These all fixed names are not. Under file, new, open file, open project, recent, close, save all these are fixed names or not. If you want to create a menu kind of items, you must use what concept? Then following by, now I am writing test program. Okay, test, what is the name of this program? Okay, test enum.java class test underscore enum. Please everyone participate. Main method. Tell me what I have to do inside main method. Named constants and display only na on the menu board. I have to display. For display purpose, what do you write? System.out.println. I want to access CRT and display. CRT is a what variable? Constant. Constant is static. Static variable belongs to what? Course. What I have to use? Course.CRT. Course.CRT. What is printed? Whenever CRT is a variable holding object internally, na? That means indirectly you are printing what? Object. When you print object, what is printed? ToString method return value is printed. Remember, ToString method return value printed. Tell me, now CRT pointing object ToString method is overridden to return and print name of the named constant. Look at there, what is coming? Wait, what is this? Correct English spelling. What is coming? CR. Now repeat again. Whenever you print core Java, What you are printing? Name your named constant you are printing or named constant pointing object printing? Object. Inside object, what the name available? Same. Named constant course Java. Okay, now? When I learn enum first time, Java 5 new feature it is. I started my career with Java 1.4, happily 4 years completed. After that, suddenly Java 5 new version is coming. My company asked, we are upgrading to Java 5. All you learn POCs, you prepare for features. When I run this program, CRT, when I print, CRT is coming. Hey, how? Core Java, when I print, Core Java is coming. How? When I write a variable inside the class, int x semicolon, if I write x is coming up. It is a named constant means what variable. When I print variable name, how the name of the variable printed? That is the code internally there. How? This is a string. This is what? Name equal to, what is the double quotes? Name. Then when I print name, what is coming? Name only coming. Understood? Right? What is here? Here, Hari. What is there inside? Hari. When I print Hari, what is coming? Hari only coming. Understood? To understand this point, whom help I have taken? Compiler help. CRT, Core Java coming means background some logic must be there. Who generate that logic? I am just writing enum name. Then who generating the entire code? Compiler. I have a habit. Always think like a compiler and JVM. Then after seeing output, I got a doubt and I approached my friend. Who is my friend? Compiler. My dear friend compiler, ये just now लोग क्या कर रहे हैं उधर अंदर से? Then I open the command prompt, type Java C. Okay, I typed what? Java C na Java P na? Java P. Open, 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 open. Open comes. Java C, test 14. Okay. Com slash. अरे अरे मतलब com भाई कम दो वैलेंटाइन नहीं ओके 1 minute here Java C com slash NID slash HPS underscore slash slash come back. Then, okay, what happened? I want read bytecode Java P. Look at that. Run Java P. What is showing here? Public class. Where is final dot? So, I have to read the bytecode of test class or enum class. Enum. What is the enum class? Course. Look at that. What is this? Final class. This is the class name course. Extends from java.lang.enum. Then all variables are converted or not. Okay, and look at there at last, what is there? Background values method is available. Also, what is there? Static. If you want to see the static block internal code in detail, what do you write? Java P hyphen variables. Look at here, static block internally calling new keyword. Dup means what? Construct. Okay, na? And by passing LDC, first argument is what? CR. And constant is what? 0. Okay, and then calling construct. And assigning that constructor to the variable CR. Okay, now next again new object created from the course by giving first argument core Java, second argument is what? 1, and calling constructor and following by assigning to the variable core Java. So that code I interpreted and I have written like this. So whatever I taught you here, it is exactly like what? Sorry, I'll adjust a little. Now, this is the internal code. From where I collected all the information, what is happening background from the dot class file. I have a habit of reading dot class file. I understood JVM language. You also should understand JVM language. Hope you all got clarity on Enum. Will you practice? Tell me what the price of CRP? Fee. What the fees for CRP? What the fees for Core Java? What the fees for Oracle? What is the fees for HTML? Are these courses free? No, there is a fee there, no? R drop fee is there. Then how to mention the fee of this course? Bracket. After CRT, you should write what? Bracket. In the bracket, the moment you specify the fees, I don't know how much fee, just I am writing 2000. I got compiled time. Take out. Can you see that? I got compiled time. Why? Array, whenever you write CRT, to create object for CRT internally constructor called na? Which constructor calling? Default constructor. If you add 2000 here, then tell me this 2000 become argument to the constructor na? To take this 2000, is there any parameter? Then what I have to do? I explicitly should create constructor to receive this argument. Parameterized constructor I have to create. If you want to add parameterized constructor, how to write? By using the name course of open bracket, closed bracket. Then what should I pass here? 2000 is what? Fee, double fee. Then when I give double fee here, immediately still I'm getting what? Compile time error only. Why? Because these are all the named constants, and then these are the regular member. Named constant to regular member to differentiate what is required? Semicolon. Understood? The moment I add semicolon, error is shifted to all the remaining named constants. Why? Come on, think. Don't see my face. Ask your brain. Why error coming? Ask your question. If I don't mention parenthesis argument, what is called a default constructor? Do you have default constructor now? No. We have what constructor? Parameter. Then tell me. If I create two constructors here, problem solved? These all named constants, objects creation purpose, it is calling what? No param constructor. It is for what is calling parameters constructor. But after receiving the fee, I should store that fee na, where I am taking private double fee, private double fee, and I am assigning fee, this dot fee equal to fee. Understood? This dot fee equal to fee, and then following by, once you declare the variable as a private, I must have what do you call it? I must have getter method na? Public void, sorry, public return type is what? Double getter of open bracket return. Now tell me, after adding this extra code, here can I know the fee of the CRT? How can I write? Plus double quotes plus what do you write? Course dot which course? CRT dot what? Get fee. Control F11. What the fee will get? Look at that 2000 coming up. And tell me. Now core Java fee did you assign or not assign? Not assign. Like, what is that? What the value will get? 0.08. Okay, clear? Right. So this is how you have to work with enum when you want work with enum in the company, we have to work. Okay. So will you all learn enum and come? Complete material, complete detailed notes, what are explained notes, plus this program I'll upload. Please try to practice. Thank you. That's all for today class. See you tomorrow. Online students, any doubts?